Chapter 4, Government and Economic Influences on Business. The impact of business activity on society. All business activity has benefits and undesirable effects on society. These reasons are why governments want to have some control over business activity, possible benefits, production of useful goods to satisfy customer wants. Create employment/increases workers' living standards. Introduction of new products or processes that reduces costs and widen product range. Taxes help finance public services. Business earn foreign currency in exports and this could be spent on imports. Possible undesirable effects. Business might ruin cheap but beautiful areas. Low wages and unsafe working conditions for workers because businesses want to lower costs. Pollution. Production of dangerous goods. Monopolies. Advertising can mislead customers. Governments tend to pass laws that restrict undesirable activities while supporting desirable activities. Governments and the economy. Government economic objectives. Governments all have aims for their country, and this is what they are: low inflation, low unemployment, economic growth, balance of payments. Low inflation. Inflation occurs when prices rise. When prices rise rapidly, many bad things could happen. Workers' wages buy less than before. Therefore their real income, how much you can buy with so much money, falls. Workers will be unhappy and demand for higher wages. Prices of local goods will rise more than that of other countries with lower inflation. People may start buying foreign goods. Instead, it would cost more for businesses to start or expand, and therefore it does not employ as many people. Some people might be made redundant so that the business can cut costs. Standards of living will fall. This is obviously why governments want to keep inflation as low as possible. Low levels of unemployment. When people are unemployed, they want to work but cannot find a job. This causes many problems. Unemployed people do not work. Therefore national output will be lower than it should be. The government will have to pay for unemployment benefits. This is expensive and money cannot be used for other purposes. If the level of unemployment is low, it will increase national output and improve standards of living for workers. Economic growth. A country is said to grow when its GDP, gross domestic product, is increasing. This is the total value of goods produced in 1 year. The standards of living tends to increase with economic growth. Problems arise when a country's GDP fall. The country's output is falling, fewer workers are needed and unemployment occurs. Standards of living will fall. Businesses will not expand because they have less money to invest. Economic growth is not achieved every year. There are years where the GDP falls and the trade cycle explains the pattern of rises and falls in national GDP. The trade cycle has 4 main stages. Growth. This is when GDP is rising, unemployment is falling, and the country has higher standards of living. Businesses tend to do well in this period. Boom, caused by overspending. Prices rise rapidly and there is a shortage of skilled workers. Business costs will be rising and they are uncertain about the future. Recession, because overspending caused the boom, people now spend too little. GDP will fall and businesses will lose demand and profits. Workers may lose their jobs. Slump, a long drawn-out recession. Unemployment will peak and prices will fall. Many firms will go out of business. After all of this happens, the economy recovers and begins to grow again. Governments want to avoid a boom so that it will not lead to a recession and a slump. Currently, the government of China is spending a lot of money so that their economy would continue to grow and avoid a boom.